The dining room's a suffocating pit, stinking of stale air, overcooked lamb, lies clinging to the walls like damp rot. Chipped plates teeter on the table, the chandelier's crooked, flickering like it's ready to give up. Dad's same tired blues track droning, a funeral hum he thinks makes him profound. This table's been my prison since I could grip a spoon. The voices like broken glass, half glances sharper than knives, cutting me open without a sound. Mom's spread is a mockery, lamb tough as old boots, green beans limp and sad, garlic bread burned to charcoal, more ash than food. Dad slicing the meat like his performing surgery, hands too steady, a practiced lie of a family man. My brother Jace, 22, Mom's golden calf, slouches across from me, scrolling his phone, smoking at some influencer's yacht post, a life he'll never touch. I'm the shadow here, unseen, erased, always have been, always will be. Dinner's a quiet torture, forks scraping, ice clinking in glasses, the blues looping into a black hole. I'm choking down lamb that tastes like regret when Dad looks up, eyes soft, too soft, like he's playing the hero for once. Lila, the 3,000 a month. It's helping, right? Rent, books, all that. His voice is casual, like he's asking about the rain. My fork hits the plate, a clang that splits my skull, echoes in my bones. I stare, throat closing, heart clawing at my ribs like it's trying to escape. What money? I whisper, voice a crack in the air, barely alive. The room goes dead. The blues track feels like it skips, though it doesn't. Dad's face freezes, knife hovering over the lamb. He turns to Mom, who's staring at her plate like it holds every secret she's buried. What money? I say again, louder, voice splintering, because I've known something's wrong forever, but not this blatant, this vicious. Dad's eyes burn into Mom. Clara, he growls, low, a warning shot. You said you were handling it. The transfers. For Lila. Mom's hand stalls, then she sips water, slow, like she's got eternity to dodge this. I handled it, she says, flat, robotic, a rehearsed line. Handled it. Dad's voice cracks, rising, a storm brewing in his chest. To who, Clara? Because it sure wasn't Lila. I'm shaking, hands clawing the table, wood biting my palms, splinters under my nails. I haven't seen a dime. I spit, words like jagged glass tearing my throat raw. Not 1 cent. I'm working doubles at the diner, tutoring brats who laugh at my cracked phone, eating bakery trash from dumpsters. You think I'm living off your money. Dad's face crumples, like someone's punched through his chest, and he rounds on Mom, voice sharp, ragged. You told me she was set. You said the trust was split, Clara. You swore it went to both kids. Mom looks up, eyes cold, unblinking, caught but unashamed. Jace needed it more, she says, like it's holy truth. His music career's brutal. Studio time, gear, connections. You know how cutthroat it is. Jace, silent till now, glances up, face blank, but there's guilt flickering, buried where he'll never dig it out. Wait, what? He mumbles. No innocence, just a coward's flinch. I laugh, a bitter, broken sound that doesn't feel like mine, like it's clawing out of someone else's throat. Jace needed it more? Jace, leasing an Audi, posting his grind from rooftop bars? Jace, who's never worked a real job in his life. Mom's jaw tightens, but she's stone, immovable. You're strong, Lila. Always have been. You manage. Jace, he's sensitive. He needs help to chase his dreams. Dreams. I'm screaming now. Room too small, air too thick, lungs burning like I've swallowed fire. What about my dreams? You think I'm killing myself for engineering because it's fun? You think I'm taping my shoes together, skipping meals, working till my hands bleed because I love it? Dad staring, eyes wide, like he's seeing me for the first time, and it's worse than any knife, because he should have seen me years ago, should have seen me when I was drowning. How long? He asks Mom, voice low, heavy, a stone dropping into silence. How long have you been diverting it? Mom shrugs, like it's a spilled drink. No big deal. Since last spring, she says, when Jace got that studio slot. I'm on my feet, chair screeching, chest heaving, vision blurring. Last spring? I was sleeping in my car last spring, Mom. Rationing instant coffee, stealing ketchup packets to make soup. You knew that, didn't you? You knew. My voice breaks, raw, like I'm coughing up blood. She won't look at me, just stares at her manicured hands, gold ring glinting under the chandelier, a mockery of care. You're exaggerating, she says, and it's a slap, invisible but shattering, breaking something deep inside me. Dad slams his fist down, plates cracking, lamb sliding off its tray, hitting the table like a dead thing. Clara, you lied to me. You lied to her. That money was for both, not just your precious Jace. Jace stands, phone clattering to the floor, voice shaky. Don't drag me into this. He snaps, but he knows he's complicit, knows he's been living off my stolen life. I didn't ask for this. Mom just sent it. I turn on him, tears burning, refusing to fall, my voice a snarl. You didn't ask? You didn't notice your account bloating while I begged for gas money? You didn't see your new gear, your clothes, your whole life paid for while I was dying? He looks away, smirking faintly, and that's his confession, his betrayal laid bare. I'm out the door before I can think, cold air slapping my face, streetlights buzzing like angry flies, city closing in, concrete and shadow, exhaust choking the air, choking me. I'm pacing, breath sharp, hands shaking so bad I can't zip my jacket. It's flapping like my unraveling mind. The past year's a fever dream, 4 a.m. diner shifts, grease under my nails, tutoring rich kids who sneered at my frayed backpack, nights so hungry I'd dream of food I couldn't afford, waking up with my stomach screaming. I collapsed mid-shift, coffee cup shattering, hospital lights burning my eyes, nice asking if I had anyone to call. I didn't. Nobody came. Nobody answered. But Jace posted a video that week, sleek black jacket, neon-lit club, laughing, living the dream. Thanks, Mom. My apartment's a coffin, peeling wallpaper, radiator groaning like a dying animal, $47.87 in my bank account, mocking me. I open my laptop, Jace's posts like daggers, new sneakers, studio sessions, a trip to Miami. Thanks, Mom, like a slap every time. I emailed Mom last month, begging for a textbook, non-negotiable for class. We're tight, she said. You'll manage. Same day, Jace posted his new mixing board. Couldn't do this without you, Mom. I slam the laptop, screen cracking wider, and I'm screaming, not words, just a primal wail, because there's nothing left to say, nothing left to hold. I call Jace, needing to hear the depth of this betrayal, needing to know how far it goes. He answers, voice smooth, careless, probably mid-latte at some overpriced cafe. Lila, you good? I laugh, a venomous, broken sound. Good? You're a rock star, and I'm eating expired yogurt. How much, Jace? How much is she sending? He pauses, and I know it's worse than I imagined. Like, $4,000 a month, he says, casual, like it's pocket change. More if I've got gigs. My vision whites out, hands trembling, phone slipping from my grip. 4,000. I repeat, not a word, a wound, bleeding out. You know I'm working 3 jobs, right? No, I collapsed last month. No, I can't afford a coat. Silence. I hate him for it. Hate his spineless, silent guilt. I hang up, chest burning, mirror showing a stranger, pale, hollowed out, eyes like bruises, hair matted from days without washing. Thanksgiving replays in my head. Booking that flight, walking into that house knowing it had got me. I wanted answers, got proof. Mom chose Jace. Dad was blind. I've been fighting a war I never had a chance to win. The trust, meant for both, split evenly. Locked till I was 25. Mom siphoned it. $300,000 so far, Dad said, voice trembling, bank statements shaking in his hands like they were boning him. All to Jace's account. I'm back at that dinner, Mom's voice steady, justifying my erasure like it's nothing. You're strong, Lila, she said, like strength's a punishment, an excuse to let me drown. Dad's guilt carved lines into his face. I thought you were okay. I wanted to scream. When did you ever ask? Their fights bled through the walls. Mom's voice sharp, unyielding. Dad's broken, accusing. You stole from her, he said, and she didn't deny it, just said Jace needed it more. I saw her slip cash into an envelope the next day. For Jace, always Jace, like I'm not her daughter, like I'm not even human. I'm pacing my apartment, floor creaking, radiator hissing, phone buzzing with Jace's texts I won't read. I want to smash it, shatter everything, bane this place down and walk away from the ashes. I've spent years proving myself, staying silent, working harder, thinking if I just pushed through, they'd see me. They didn't. Mom saw Jace's dreams, his fragile ego that needed cuddling. Dad saw nothing, too busy swallowing her lies. Jace saw money, never asked where it came from, never cared whose life it cost. The city's a cage, gray and heavy, streets slick with rain, neon signs buzzing like my thoughts, a relentless hum. I walk, no destination, boots leaking, socks wet, cold seeping into my bones, my marrow, my soul. I pass the diner, its greasy glow a reminder of 16-hour shifts, hands raw from scrubbing, customers snapping for faster service, their voices grating, entitled. I see the library where I tutor, desk scarred, fluorescent lights humming, kids sneering at my frayed backpack, my patched jeans, my exhaustion. I see the hospital, sterile and cold, where I woke alone, for dripping, monitors beeping. No one came, no one cared. Memories hit like bricks, each one heavier, crushing. I'm 16, begging for a sketchbook, Mom saying, we can't afford it. Same week, Jace got new guitar strings, a pedal. Thanks, Mom scrawled on his Instagram like a taunt. I'm 18, applying to colleges, scraping for application fees. Mom saying, you're smart, you'll get scholarships. Jace got a new laptop, posted, Mom's the goat. I'm 21, first apartment, eating rice for weeks. Mom saying, you're independent. Jace moved to LA, got a loft, posted, new chapter, thanks Mom. I'm 8, drawing at the table. Mom praising Jace's piano practice, ignoring my sketches. I'm 12, studying late. Dad nodding at Mom's tales of Jace's potential, my grades invisible. I'm 15, crying in my room. Mom saying I couldn't afford art camp while Jace went to Music Fest. Came back with stories I'd never have. My apartment's darker now, radiator dead, single bulb buzzing like a dying insect. I open my phone. Jace's posts a fresh wound, a new post. Studio grind, new MIC. Thanks, Mom. I scroll back. Years of it. New clothes. Trips. Gear. Always thanks, Mom. Always a knife in my chest. My banking app laughs at me. $47.87. Not even enough for a week's groceries. I text Mom, fingers shaking. Why didn't you tell me about Jace's money? No reply. Just silence, her favorite weapon. I call, voicemail. Clara, leave a message. I scream into it. You chose him. You let me starve. You let me break. My voice cracks, raw, echoing in the empty room. I call Jace again. He answers, voice slurred, probably at a bar, music pulsing in the background. Lila, relax, it's not like I knew. I laugh, a snarl, venom dripping. You didn't know? You didn't see me begging? You didn't care. He sighs, like I'm the burden, like I'm the problem. Mom said you were fine. I hang up, Phone skidding across the floor. Screen shattered now, like my heart, like my life. I'm spiraling, memories bleeding into rage, a torrent I can't stop. I'm 10. Mom's kitchen, her voice sharp. Lila, you're so capable. Capable, like a chain, like I'm meant to carry their weight. I'm 17. Working summers at a gas station, reeking of oil. Mom's saying, you're so strong. Strong, like it's an excuse to ignore me, to let me fend for myself. I'm 23, emailing Mom for rent help. Her reply cold, you'll figure it out. Same day, Jace posted a new synth, Mom's the best. I'm 7, spilling milk. Mom snapping, clean it up, Lila, you're not helpless. Jace spills juice. She wipes it for him, smiling. I'm 14, saving for a camera. Mom saying, that's a luxury. Jace gets a new amp, thanks Mom on his story. I'm 19, working retail, feet blistered. Mom saying, you're tough. Jace gets a new guitar, posts, Mom's my rock. I'm on the floor now, back against the wall, knees to my chest, breath ragged, like I'm running from something I can't outrun. The ceiling's peeling, paint curling like my sanity, like my hope. I think about the trust, Dad's voice shaking, $300,000, all to Jace. I think about Mom's envelope, cash for Jace, always Jace, like I'm nothing, like I'm less than nothing. I think about Dad's face, guilt eating him alive, but it's too late, always too late, because he never asked, never saw, never cared enough to look. I'm back at that dinner, the air thick with betrayal, Mom's voice cold, unyielding. Jace needed it more. I'm in the hallway, their voices cutting through the walls, Dad's accusation, you stole from her. Mom's reply, heartless, she's strong. I'm outside, cold biting my skin, streetlights blurring through tears I won't let fall, because I've cried enough, bled enough, broken enough for them. I'm walking again, city swallowing me whole, rain soaking my hoodie, boots squelching, water seeping through cracks in the soles. I pass a pawn shop, guitars in the window, mocking me with Jace's dreams, his stolen life. I pass a dumpster, smell of rotting food, a reminder of nights I ate from one, scraping mold off bread to survive. I pass a bar, neon sign buzzing, laughter spilling out, Jace's world, not mine, never mine. The rain's relentless, plastering my hair to my face, mixing with tears I didn't know I'd let slip. I'm shivering, not from cold, but from rage, from hurt, from the weight of being unseen, unwanted, unworthy. I'm back in my apartment, shaking, laptop open, booking a flight. Not to confront them, not to beg for scraps of their love, but to escape, to claw my way out of this grave they've buried me in. I'm done. Done with their table, their lies, their half-apologies that mean nothing. Done being strong. Done starving so Jace can shine. I pack a bag, 2 shirts, jeans, broken phone, $47.87, all I have left. I write a note, Sharpie on a receipt, hand trembling. I'm worth more than your leftovers. I leave it by unpaid bills, a stack of envelopes I'll never open, and walk out, door slamming, the sound louder than any scream I've ever choked back. I'm on the street, rain pelting, city roaring, heart pounding like it's trying to break free. I'm free, but it hurts, like tearing off a limb, like losing something I never had. I'm done proving myself to ghosts, done with Mom's cold eyes, Dad's late guilt, Jace's stolen life. I'm done with love that feels like a blade, twisting deeper every time I breathe. The airport's a blur, fluorescent lights stinging my eyes, voices overlapping, a cacophony of strangers who don't know my name, don't know my pain. My ticket's cheap, 2 layovers, a 10-hour delay, but it'll get me out, anywhere but here. I'm at the gate, bag at my feet, staring at nothing, thinking of everything. Mom's voice echoes, Lila, you're so tough. Tough, like it's my job to survive their neglect. Dad's nod as Mom praises Jace's song, My work ignored. Mom's email, "You're so resilient." Resilient, like it's a pass to let me fend for myself, to let me break. I board the plane, seat hard, window scratched, city shrinking below, a grey smee I'm leaving behind. I'm escaping, but the weight's still here, betrayal carved into my bones, my blood, my every breath. I close my eyes, see Mom's face, unblinking, saying, "Jace needed it more." I see Dad's guilt, useless now, too late. I see Jace's posts, a life built on my sacrifice, my hunger, my pain. I land somewhere new, don't know where, don't care. The air's different, sharper, but my chest still burns, my heart still bleeds. I'm walking streets I don't know, bag heavy, boots still leaking, socks soggy, cold gnawing at me. I'm starting over, but I'm not healed, not whole, just alive, and that's all I've got, all I've ever had. I find a new apartment, a showbox smaller than the last, walls thin, radiator coughing like it's on its last breath. I'm working again, cafe this time, not diner, but it's still grease, still long hours, still hand raw from scrubbing, from serving, from surviving. I'm studying, books secondhand, pages dog-eared, covers torn, but they are mine, and with my sweat, my blood. I'm eating, not much, but not dumpster scraps, not yet. I'm sleeping, not enough, but without nightmares of that table, that house, those faces. I check my phone, cracked but working. No texts from Mom, none from Dad, one from Jace, sorry. I delete it, block him, block them all. I'm done with sorry, done with their voices in my head, done with their lies in my heart. I'm done with love that feels like theft, like a transaction I was never part of. I'm walking home, city dark, stars hidden by smog, but I'm breathing, and that's new, that's mine. I pass a music store, guitars gleaming in the window, and I don't flinch, don't let Jace's dreams haunt me. I pass a bakery, day-old bread in a bin, and I don't stop, don't need to, not anymore. I pass a mirror in a shop window, see myself, pale, tired, eyes sunken, but not broken, not erased, not yet. I'm rewriting my story, not for them, not for their approval, but for me, for the girl who survived their neglect, their betrayal, their cruelty. I'm not strong because they said so. I'm strong because I had to be, because I chose to be. I'm not resilient because they needed me to be. I'm resilient because I'm still here, still fighting, still breathing. I'm not tough because they made me. I'm tough because I refused to let them destroy me. I'm home, door creaking, bag dropped, shoes off, socks dry for once, a small victory. I open my laptop, not for Jace's posts, not for Mom's lies, but for me. Notes for class, a budget, a plan, something solid, something real. I'm not dreaming big, not yet, just dreaming mine, and that's enough, that's everything. I'm lying in bed, ceiling cracked, radiator humming, city buzzing outside, a pulse I'm starting to feel in my veins. I'm thinking of that dinner, the fork dropping, the silence, the betrayal that tore me open. I'm thinking of Mom's cold eyes, Dad's late guilt, Jace's stolen life, built on my ruins. I'm thinking of me, walking away, note left, door slammed, a rebellion they'll never understand. I'm waking up, sun weak through dirty windows, coffee brewing, cheap but mine, bitter but real. I'm dressing, jeans patched, boots new, not fancy, just whole, just enough. I'm leaving, bag light, steps heavy, but forward, always forward. I'm building something, not for them, not for their ghosts, but for me, for the life they tried to steal, for the future they thought they could bury. I'm walking through the city, streets unfamiliar, faces unknown, but I'm not lost, not anymore. I pass a construction site, scaffolding creaking, workers shouting, building something new, something solid. I pass a park, kids laughing, running, free in a way I never was. I pass a bookstore, windows glowing, books stacked high, stories waiting, maybe one day mine. I'm not there yet, not whole, not healed, but I'm moving, breathing, living, and that's my defiance, my victory. The cafe's busy, steam hissing, dishes clinking, customers grumbling, but I'm here, working, earning, surviving. My hands are calloused, nails chipped, but they are mine. They are proof I'm still fighting. I sieve coffee, wipe tables, count tips, pennies, quarters, enough for a meal, enough for a day. I'm studying at night, eyes burning, head aching, but every page I turn is mine, every equation I solve is mine, every step forward is mine. I'm back in my apartment, night pressing against the windows, radiator rattling, a stubborn heartbeat. I check my bank account, $62.14, more than I had, less than I need, but it's mine, and not stolen. I open my notebook, scribble plans, goals, dreams, not big, not yet, but real, tangible, mine. I'm not chasing their approval, their love, their lies. I'm chasing me, the girl they tried to erase, the girl who refused to disappear. I'm lying in bed, city humming, radiator groaning, my breath steady, my heart bruised but beating. I'm thinking of that table, that house, those faces, but they are fading, losing their grip. I'm thinking of Mom's voice, cold, dismissing, "You're strong." I'm thinking of Dad's guilt, too late, always too late. I'm thinking of Jace's posts, his life, my sacrifice, but it's not my burden anymore, not my cage. I'm waking up, light gray through cracked blinds, coffee brewing, the smell grounding me. I'm dressing, jeans faded, boots scuffed but whole, a small triumph. I'm leaving, bag slung over my shoulder, step sure, not fast, but forward, always forward. I'm building a life, not for their eyes, not for their judgment, but for mine, for the girl who survived, who fought, who refused to break. I'm walking through the city, rain lighter now, streets gleaming, neon signs softer, less harsh. I pass a mural, colors bold, a woman's face, fierce, unbroken. Maybe me, maybe not, but it feels like a sign. I pass a cafe, not mine, but warm, inviting, a place I could belong someday. I pass a river, water dark, moving, carrying things away, maybe my pain, maybe not yet. The cafe's quieter today, steam curling, dishes stacked, my hand steady as I pour coffee, wipe counters, count change. I'm studying in the back room, books open, pen scratching, my mind sharp, hungry, alive. I'm eating, bread fresh, not stale, a tomato, a luxury, a taste of something new. I'm sleeping, dreams fragmented, but not nightmares, not that table, not that house. I'm back in my apartment, night heavy, radiator coughing, my breath calm, my heart scarred but strong. I check my phone, no messages, no ghosts, just me, just now. I open my laptop, type notes, plan tomorrow, dream small, but mine, always mine. I'm not running from them anymore, not fighting their shadows, just living, just being, just enough. I'm lying in bed, city pulsing, radiator wheezing, my thoughts clear, my pain duller, not gone, but quieter. I'm thinking of that dinner, that moment, that betrayal, but it's distant, a scar, not a wound. I'm thinking of Mom's eyes, Dad's guilt, Jace's theft, but they're not my story anymore, not my weight. I'm thinking of me, walking away, note left, door slammed, a life begun, not ended. I'm waking up, dawn breaking, coffee brewing, my hand steady, my heart lighter. I'm dressing, jeans worn, boots solid, my steps sure, my path mine. I'm leaving, bag light, world open, not easy, but possible. I'm building, not for them, not for their ghosts, but for me, for the life I desire, for the story I'm writing, word by word, breath by breath, step by step. I'm walking through the city, sun rising, streets waking, my heart beating, my life unfolding. I pass a school, kids shouting, future's bright, maybe mine once, maybe still. I pass a market, smells of bread, fruit, life, something I'm tasting, something I'm claiming. I pass a mirror, see myself, tired, scarred, but here, alive, unbroken, unbowed. The cafe's alive, voices blending, steam rising, my hands quick, my mind sharp, my life mine. I'm studying, books heavy, pages marked, my future taking shape, not theirs, not theirs. I'm eating, meals small, but real, not scraps, not their leftovers. I'm sleeping, rest deeper, dreams clearer, not free, but freer, not theirs, but mine. I'm back in my apartment, night soft, radiator steady, my breath even, my heart whole, not healed, but whole. I check my bank account, $78.23, growing, slow, but mine, always mine. I open my notebook, write dreams, plans, truths, not for them, but for me, for the girl who survived, who fought, who won. I'm lying in bed, city alive, radiator humming, my thoughts free, my pain fading, not gone, but less. I'm thinking of that table, that house, those lies, but they're shadows, not chains. I'm thinking of Mom's voice, Dad's guilt, Jace's life, but they are not my story, not my truth. I'm thinking of me, walking away, note left, door slammed, a life claimed, a life mine. I'm waking up, light stronger, coffee brewing, my hands sure, my heart steady. I'm dressing, jeans patched, boots worn, my steps bold, my path clay. I'm leaving, bag light, world waiting, not kind, but mine, always mine. I'm building, not for their eyes, not for their lies, but for me, for the life I'm carving, for the story I'm telling, for the girl who refused to disappear, who refused to be less, who refused to be theirs. I'm walking through the city, sun climbing, streets alive, my heart open, my life beginning. I pass a bridge, water flowing, carrying away what was, leaving what is. I pass a shop, windows bright, dreams inside, maybe mine, maybe soon. I pass a mirror, see myself, alive, scarred, but standing, fighting, living, mine, always mine. The cafe's warm, voices soft, steam curling, my hands steady, my life real. I'm studying, books open, mind hungry, future mine, not theirs, never theirs. I'm eating, meals fuller, tastes richer, life sweeter, not theirs, but mine. I'm sleeping, rest deep, dreams vivid, not free, but mine, always mine. I'm back in my apartment, night gentle, radiator calm, my breath slow, my heart strong. I check my phone, no ghosts, no chains, just me, just now. I open my laptop, write plans, dreams, truths, not for them, but for me, for the girl who survived, who fought, who claimed her life, her story, her truth. I'm lying in bed, city breathing, radiator steady, my thoughts clear, my pain small, not gone, but small. I'm thinking of that dinner, that betrayal, that pain, but it's distant, a memory, not a cage. I'm thinking of Mom's eyes, Dad's guilt, Jace's theft, but they're not my burden, not my truth. I'm thinking of me, walking away, note left, door slammed, a life begun, a life mine, a life worth more than their leftovers, worth more than their lies, worth more than their love ever gave me. I'm waking up, sun rising, coffee brewing, my hands ready, my heart alive. I'm dressing, jeans worn, boots steady, my steps sure, my path mine. I'm leaving, bag light, World open, not easy, but mine, always mine. I'm building, not for their ghosts, not for their lies, but for me, for the life I'm claiming, for the story I'm writing, for the girl who survived, who fought, who won, who lives, who is, who will always be.